Oh my god, bro. You guys don't understand how bad I hate my life right now. I literally recorded this video 2 times, and on both times I forgot to record. So please hope that God is recording, because I'm not doing this again. But anyways, basically, we're doing a what's on my iPhone today. Not that much stuff. It's a lot, but it's enough, you know? It makes sense, blah, blah. You already know, get the memo. So let's do this, okay? Anyway, to start this off, here goes my home screen of New York, downtown. Pretty dope. We're gonna unlock on my phone. First thing you see is the standard Apple apps that no one likes. So we're gonna head and swipe to the left, okay? There we go. And my first app up is Instagram. You'll see me pretty much posting stuff on here from school or photo shoots or just anything I find pretty dope. Like right here, I have a basketball video where I made a spectacular shot. So go ahead and make sure you check that out. Pretty good times. Nice. Next up, you have Netflix. I use this to watch Grey's Anatomy mainly, and only Grey's Anatomy. I think Ashley can vouch for me. It's like the best show on Netflix to watch in any situation. So go ahead and check that out. Then you have Periscope. It pretty much works with Twitter, so you can like live stream what you're doing. So it's kind of like, what's the example? It's kind of like Snapchat, but like even live. So go ahead and check that out. I think it is linked to my Twitter, so every time I turn on Periscope, it pops up on my Twitter. So if you want that notification, turn on my post notifications for Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Next up, you have 2 apps that work together, Facebook and Messenger. I only use Facebook so that I can run my business page when I do post pictures on there and when I'm connecting with clients and stuff like that, but that's rarely I use this page. So if you want to add me on Facebook, go right ahead, but I'm probably not going to reply because who uses Facebook? But if you want, you can check out my business page, Design of AJ. I'm gonna try and get more active on here. I'm probably gonna get somebody to run it for me because I'm too lazy to do it, because I'm already busy as it is. But if you want, go ahead and leave a like on that page. It's pretty much appreciated, but if you don't have to, if you don't want to, you know. And Messenger is pretty much just messaging. Everybody knows what it is. Next up is Skyward. It is the app for school, which is used to check your grades, classes for the day, and disciplinary and stuff like that. My disciplinary is like pretty bad, so we're not gonna open that up. Next up, you have Spin Riddle. It's like a mixtape app, so your favorite artists like Drake, Future, Kodak, all them rappers and stuff like that, they drop tapes on here, and not only them but like a lot of artists, so you can just check that out and stay in the loop with like latest songs and stuff. But I really don't use it for real, but it's pretty good, you know. I'm actually working on something for Yearbook that has to deal with like the whole Spin Riddle. I'm keep on saying Spin Riddle because that's like the concept, but we're dealing with Spin Riddle as far as like the layout of it for our yearbook. So next up is B&H Photo. If you're a photographer, you know this site, or like just you love cameras, you know this site because you can just buy anything from it. But the sad thing about it, there's not one close to me. The closest camera store to me is like Micro Center, but it's really not that much camera stuff. It's like a lot of computer stuff. But B&H Photo I use for like checking out cameras that I want to buy, or lighting, drones, pretty much anything you need for photography they have, and it's pretty much amazing. But I want to start getting into more videos, so this will be the site I'll be shopping at the most, other than eBay, which we'll get into in a second. Next up, you have Flickr. Now this is a really must-have photography site other than Zenfolio, which costs. So this is like a free alternative. I can't even talk alternative to it. And what you can do is post all your pictures from like photography events. So right here you have pictures from an African not mass, but an African drum festival that we went to at the Sheldon Theaters in St. Louis. It's pretty dope. I had a friend take these pictures, so courtesy of Ken, go ahead and check them out. And then you have soccer pictures on here, wedding photos, pep rallies, a lot of stuff on here. So make sure you go ahead and check those out. I post literally every single shoot I have on here. So if you want to stay on the loop on what I'm shooting, flickr.com/designofaj. Pretty dope, right? Next up, you have eBay. I really don't have to open it up, but you can just buy a bunch of stuff on eBay, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows what it is. And then Docs, it's the same as Drive. You just use it to create files, type stuff, because at school we got to use these. Well, we got to use computers so we can type everything, and so you can't have an excuse like, oh, I didn't do my homework, I don't have a computer. You now got one, so now you got to do your work. So we had to use Google Drive to send those files off and blah, blah. And I also use it to host my pictures when I'm sending them off to clients. But I'm going to stop using that soon. I'm going to get more into Zenfolio. Even though it costs, it's a pain in the butt, but you know, it's worth it if you want to start getting serious. Next up is Twitter. I love Twitter. Everyone knows that I'm on here 24/7. You go ahead and follow me at Design of AJ. I think that's on my social media and everything, but whatever. But you can just go ahead and follow me. I post literally everything on Twitter, from latest shoes to just random tweets, question threads. I'm always doing question threads, but this is like my most used app on my phone. It probably has like 100% battery hour time. What do you call it, you know? Oh God. Didn't mean to do that, but yeah, that's pretty much Twitter. It's pretty fun. Follow me. Snapchat. I use Snapchat not that much, but I'm starting to get back into it because, you know, it's pretty fun, you know. I'm active actually for once in my life. I wasn't active when I had this horrible Android, but now that I got my iPhone back, you know, I'm always on Snapchat because it looks amazing. So I think my name is like Mr_AJ or something like that, so go ahead and follow me. You don't have to, but if you want to, go ahead and follow me. Next, you have the NBA app. You can check all like the latest live scores from any game, but primarily I use it to check the Golden State Warriors, like the stats for the day. So if someone tries to say, oh, Iggy didn't put up 20, or Curry didn't put up 20, or Curry was asked that game, or Durant was asked that game, or West was asked that game, I can be like, and just flick to the good part. But no, I'm not a hype beast. I've been with the Golden State Warriors since hella, so don't try to be. Some games, I have 3 games on my phone actually. Parking Free, which is like a driving game, Flipping Bottle, and Blackjack. I only play Blackjack because, you know, I love gambling. It's pretty fun. I actually was up like 50K in one day, and then I lost it all by going double down on the 16 and losing it. So it's pretty sad. But that's pretty much it for that. Next, you have my music apps, Spotify and LinkedIn. Next, you have my music apps, Spotify and SoundCloud. I only use Spotify the most because it's more convenient. It has like pretty much every single song. And if you use Spotify, if you use SoundCloud, you're gonna get more remixes and stuff like that. Pretty much just chilling with Spotify for now. And then after that, you got Chrome. Everyone knows what Chrome is. It's just like a normal web browser. I don't like using Safari because it's annoying and it's lame. Then after that comes LinkedIn. It's more of a business app, so if you're looking to get a job and you want to be more professional, another way to be professional other than a resume is get LinkedIn, because you can just connect with other business partners and over time just grow your portfolio and just put it on there to help you meet new people, which is pretty dope. The next up is an app I found recently. Now, I didn't notice at first, but you can actually record at like way better qualities on your iPhone other than like the normal 1080p recording that you're offered through the camera app. Record at better quality. So here are the list of quality. I haven't bought the app yet, but I'm gonna buy it real soon. Instead of recording at like the normal 1080p, I can record it at 16:9 aspect ratio, which is like this, or either go into a 4:3, which is like more cropped in and more focused in, for like filmmaking and stuff like that. And you got 4 main video options: 3K, 1440p, 1080p, and 720p. Now with lower the bit rate, lower the quality you get, the more frames you're offered. So I can do like super slow-mo or just regular slow-mo, but it really helps with like in post-production when you're editing and want to have like silky smooth slow-mo. So when I'm shooting stuff and I don't want to pull out my DSLR, I can use this app, which is pretty dope. Next up, we have Dashboard. It works with Twitter. It's like more of a business app, so I can check my insights for the day, how many followers I got this month or this week, or pretty much anything, you know? So example is, I go to analytics, and for the weeks, it'll show me how many tweets I got. So I put up 617 tweets, which is 82% more than last week, which is a dang shame. 20 tweets were about media, so photos, videos, GIFs, 39 replies from people, 12 new followers, a bunch of new profile visits, and impressions, like how many times people saw your tweet. And you can create like ads on here. You can just pretty much do anything. You can just, you know, check anything. So I can do like last 30 days, check, oh God. So for this whole month, or like this month period, like the 30-day period we had so far, put up dang near 2,000 tweets, gained 500 plus followers, a lot of profile visits and impressions. So it's a pretty useful and neat app to have. It's called Dashboard. It's by Twitter too. Next is Real Guitar. I don't really use this app because it's pretty much pointless. I play real guitar, so this app is just something to have when I'm bored, just to play around, struck some strings, and just have a good time, I guess, which is pretty boring. Next up is Register. It's more of a business app as well. I have a lot of business apps on my phone because I am like sort of a businessman. So right here, I don't have my Square card reader yet. It's coming in the mail, but you can plug it into the bottom of your headphone jack right here, and you can like just take cards. So if people don't have cash on them, you got a card. So go ahead and give me your card so we can swipe it and you can pay me on time. Be like, oh, the shoot costs $360, so I just put like $360. And if I can have the option of putting in tax too, but you really don't tax it, and I can do charge. And there's a bunch of things you can do. You can say it's cash. This can also track like stuff. You can send invoices and stuff like that, but you can save customers, a bunch of stuff where you can just scan credit cards. You can pay by gift cards. You can pay by pretty much anything. But normally I'll be using the card reader, like just a card scanner for now, just in case. But it's a pretty useful business app if you're like a small business that don't want to go through like all the troubles of going through tax stuff and blah 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 and open up bank accounts for it. It's pretty easy. They can go right to a PayPal or like your bank account, which is dope. Next is Invoice2Go. It helps me create invoices. So along with Square Reader, I can use it to make invoices to business. Like, say for instance, someone hasn't paid me, I can just press right there, do an invoice, type the client name. So I can do like bada bing, type their address, bing bing, and I can also send reminders to people. Now just click save. I can select, I don't have any items up yet because I'm lazy, but for example, portrait photography, you can do like that and do at the rate, which is how much it'll cost per hour or something like that, I think, and how many of they're buying. So I can do like 2, and then it'll cost $130, and it'll add on tax too, and you can either pay through a bunch of payment methods on this, but it's pretty dope. I'm going to start using it too as well alongside Square Card Reader. So yeah, that is all. Hope you liked the video. It took way too many attempts to film this, but I really hope you guys liked it. And I plan on doing a lot more stuff on this channel just when I have the time to do it and the vibe to do it. So I got to be in like the right mode to do it. But anyways, quick, fast video. Hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.